Katie Price got her second sleeve tattoo in Thailand with her fiancé Carl Woods after she was charged with harassing the fiancé of her former husband Kieran Hayler. The former glamour model, 43, grinned with excitement as the tattoo artist took the needle to her lower left arm on a luxury resort island of Koh Samui, just days after she got her first sleeve tattoo, which covered up tributes to her children and Carl. Katie showcased the results of her 13th boob job as she wore a skin-tight vest top while fighting through the pain. She paired her casual ensemble with a figure-hugging pair of lounge shorts, as she sat on her phone to distract herself while getting inked. Her new body art consisted of a unicorn surrounded by an array of flowers, while her existing crown tattoo dedicated to her daughter Princess sat below it. The crown once sat below the name of her ex-husband Peter Andre, but the Pete ink was later covered by a picture of the rose after their split. Meanwhile, Carl was seen adding to his existing tattoo sleeve on his right arm, adding what appeared to be a Joker tattoo on his shoulder. Katie's sleeve tattoo came after she covered up the heart rate tattoo she got while drunk in Miami with a new floral inking in tribute to her terminally ill mother. The tattoo on her right arm, which she got just days earlier in Thailand, comprises of lilies, daffodils and hyacinths on her forearm and cost approximately £180. The ink covered up a bracelet tattoo which featured the initials of each of her children: Harvey, 19, Junior, 16, Princess, 14, Jet, 8, and Bunny, 7. It also covered up an inking of her and Carl's nickname Pricey Woods by her elbow and another tattoo of Carl's name, which featured across her wrist. But when getting her first sleeve, Katie left room for her tattoo of Carl's face, which still features prominently on the inside of her forearm. She previously said that she may as well have a whole sleeve done of the kids, me, and Carl, but appears to have changed her mind with her new floor link. The ink on her right arm is dedicated to her mother Amy, 70, who is battling a terminal lung condition but whose favorite flowers are hyacinths, which form part of the design. The TV personality was allegedly drunk when she was inked with a heart rate monitor reading at Oxygen Ink Studio in 2017. Sources told The Sun at the time that Katie and her friend were intoxicated when they went in the tattooist's chair. The pair appeared in high spirits after they worked up the courage to get new body art by knocking back a number of beers. She spent at least 2 hours in the tattoo parlor as she was filmed undergoing the procedure before lending moral support to Lara, who was also filmed getting inked. Amy had been shielding at her home during the pandemic as she suffers from terminal idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis, which is an incurable lung infection. Last year, Katie admitted that her terminally ill mum hasn't got long to live amid her lengthy battle with the incurable lung condition. She said she was heartbroken to see her mum's condition deteriorate after she was seen needing oxygen to help her breathe during a FaceTime call. But despite her declining health, Amy has vowed she hasn't given up yet in her battle with the lung condition, which causes the buildup of scar tissue in the lungs. Katie's latest ink comes after she was charged with harassing the fiancé of her former husband Kieran Hayler and will appear in court when she returns home from Thailand. Mail Online has learned Katie will appear before magistrates in Crawley next month for breaching a restraining order against Michelle Pentecost. The troubled model was arrested on January 21 for sending an abusive text to Michelle. She spent the night in a cell after being quizzed by officers at Worthing Police Station, who had earlier picked Katie up from her home in Horsham after a report was made. Katie allegedly branded flight attendant Michelle a seeing WE piece of S and a gutter SG. Mail Online understands that she breached the order a second time when she sent an anonymous letter attacking Michelle to a relative just before flying out to Thailand. A source said, "Katie is playing a dangerous game and her actions have led her into deep trouble." Kieran and Michelle were deeply concerned after discovering she sent a letter, believing Katie is ignoring the rules of the restraining order, as this is the second time it's happened in 3 months. It was sent anonymously from Heathrow on the day she left for Thailand. They know it's her and are concerned by her unpredictable behavior. A police source told Mail Online, Katie Price was arrested a few weeks ago for breaching a restraining order placed against her following an argument with the fiancé of her former partner, Kieran Hayler. Now she is believed to have written an anonymous note attacking Michelle Pentecost via one of her family members. As such, Katie has been charged with harassment and will appear before Crawley magistrates next month. Mother of 5 Katie was banned from contacting Michelle, 39, directly or indirectly after swearing at her in a school playground in 2019. Breaking the terms of the restraining order carries a maximum prison sentence of 5 years. Katie also risks jail time for being arrested while still on license for her drink-drive shame. Michelle has grown close to Katie's 2 children she shares with Kieran, son Jet, 8, and daughter Bunny, 7. She also has her own child with the ex-stripper, 7-month-old son Apollo, and a 10-year-old son Valentino from a previous relationship. The couple met in 2018 and got engaged the following year. Former Loose Women host Katie traveled to the Far East with Carl for her latest bout of cosmetic surgery, a boob job and full-body liposuction procedure, and has remained there for over 2 weeks. The couple, who got engaged last April, have experienced a tumultuous 12 months. Katie avoided jail in December when she was handed a 16-week prison sentence, suspended for a year, as well as a 2-year driving ban after admitting drink driving while disqualified in December. She also tested positive for cocaine after she rolled her BMW near her home in Horsham. Last month, fiancé Carl issued a public denial on Instagram over abuse claims, saying he didn't lay a finger on Katie and said he had black and white proof to clear his name after he was charged with using threatening and abusive behavior towards her in an incident at their house in Essex. Carl is Katie's first serious major relationship since her split from Kieran in 2019. They were together for 7 years, marrying in 2013 in the Bahamas, but their romance was marred by Kieran's 2 flings with 2 of Katie's close pals. She was previously married to Peter Andre, father of her 2 children Junior, 16, and Princess, 14, for 4 years, before her ill-fated marriage to husband number 2 Alex Reid, which lasted just 11 months.